Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. I want to warn everybody moving forward regarding the G podcast, which we will be doing on time tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, about the topics we're going to be talking about moving forward. So we're going to still be talking about the Hebrew Israelites, but we're going to specifically be focusing on a couple of moderates on here, the Judaizers, like Dante Fortson. Like Teo Ministries. I know a lot of you don't know who that is, and Sister E, and a lot of these people who have appeared on Berean TV's YouTube channel. Why am I doing this? Normally, I would try to get a link to go to Berean's YouTube channel and try to talk to them, but I have found out the hard way, the same way Sister Cherry and other people have found out the hard way, that Berean TV is not about answering questions. They don't care about actually having dialogue. What they want to do is control the conversation and play victim when you don't believe everything that comes out of their mouth. You know what I mean? And I think it's about time to really start looking at the things that Dante Fortson teaches on his YouTube channel. Dante Fortson makes two claims on here, two of them. Number one, he's a Hebrew Israelite, and number two, the man claims a follower of Christ. Okay, Dante Fortson, there's a lot of things that I'm going to show you guys about Dante Fortson that's going to help you guys understand how to obliterate this dude when you have a conversation with him. I'm even going to show everybody the conversation that I had with Dante Fortson, Sister E, and all of them on her YouTube platform. And I'm going to show everybody what these people are actually all about at the end of the day. We got to start asking some questions regarding these moderates, the people that come to our churches pretending to be Christians, actually Hebrew Israelites, and trying to indoctrinate people into joining their particular group. There are certain questions that need to be asked, and we need to do this from a unique perspective and show everybody why these people are not who they say they are. All right. And what I believe is the best way of actually dealing with them. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing on the G podcast, especially tomorrow. So Dante, you're going to be number one. And what I'm going to do with Dante Fortson, even though I know I'm wasting my time. By the way, if you're a Hebrew Israelite, you know his email address. I will email him the link to join an hour before hour before I do my little lesson on Dante Fortson or whatever, so he can defend himself. Dante Fortson is not going to come in. I don't believe he cares about defending himself. I don't believe that's his MO. We're going to learn what his MO is, ladies and gents. And it ain't Christ. It ain't the Bible. It ain't the Torah. It ain't none of those things. All right. I'm going to show you what this guy's MO is. All right. We're going to look at a lot of his claims. I want you to hear this stuff come directly out his mouth, because one of the things that Dante likes to do, and we'll talk about this on the G podcast, is he likes to say he never said this. So we're going to start documenting what Dante Fortson actually says. And I'm going to do what Let's Get Biblical does. I'm going to start taking clips and I'm going to start putting them on this YouTube channel and show everybody why Dante Fortson is a liar, especially if I catch him going out there saying, when did I say this? When did I say this? I'm going to treat these next 6 or 8 episodes of the G podcast very similar to what I used to do when I used to do my else when everybody used to come in the room. You don't understand what I mean moving forward, but these are going to be intense, so I'm letting you guys know. You know what I mean? I don't believe there's a need for me to constantly come on here teaching people how to destroy their doctrines. Cherry Love, myself, Vocab, Malone, Surreal, and the other people the Christian apologists on here that know how to deal with them have already done that. Most of you know how to deal with them now. I have past episodes of the G podcast that you can watch on how to deal with them and their doctrines. Now is about time to start answering the question on a very thorough and specific level. Is Dante Fortson following Christ? Is Sister E following the Most High? Berean TV, is his motives wanting to teach people about the Most High, get down to the arguments between the Hebrew Israelites and Christians, or is this man actually indoctrinating people into believing that the Hebrew Israelite doctrines are actually correct? These are the kind of things that we're going to start getting into on this YouTube channel. And like I said, I'm not Berean TV. I'm not above being questioned. I got no problem inviting these people in and them coming in asking me questions. I'm not going to start cussing people out like he did with me and accuse me of a whole bunch of foolishness simply because he was asked a question about what it is that he believed. So it's going to be some fun times on this YouTube channel. Again, we're going to be talking about Dante Fortson. We're going to talk about Sister E, Tail Ministries, and anybody who's ever been a Hebrew Israelite on that channel, even Deacon Destruction. We're going to be dealing with him, but that's going to take a little bit. What I mainly want to focus on is Dante. So how you doing, Godless Girl? So if you guys are familiar with Dante Fortson and you want to go over there and let him know, I'm going to be running my mouth about him. Let him know. But I'm a little bit different than Cherry Love. He doesn't have an excuse to come in my room. He doesn't have an excuse. The link will be there for him to join and him only to join, as I don't bring in other people with different belief systems and other than Christians and Hebrew Israelites when I do the G podcast. So Dante Fortson, please understand, we're going to actually deal with what actually came out of your mouth. You want to defend yourself, I'll give you the link. It's going to be a powerful G podcast tomorrow night, guys. Make sure you don't miss it. Read your Bible and do what it says. God bless.